All right. What is that? Scat music there? I don't know. I forget what it's called. Anyways, we're here. It's RSG OTC with your man Trevor here for RSG, and you got boy over there Toof coming in over all the way from the middle of the U.S. Somewhat ish, Midwest. Anyways, all right. So what's going on?
I just lost video.
About as lost as us. Well, I don't want to give everything away. Obviously, not that it's going to make much of a difference because I'm going to be doing a lot of videos out that way. I know last time I went out there, I didn't really do too much on the video side. My phone sucked for that. But now with the S8, it takes great video and going to have a lot to check out. I'm not bringing any of my other shit with me, so it should be pretty cool. And get some good videos. Thinking about hopping over at that amusement park when I first get there. Who knows? But yeah, so it looks like there's been a lot going on this week. I mean, a lot. I'm sure. I'm sure you've seen some of the craziness. What was that? Oh, I mean, we'll leave that part for a little bit later. I want to talk about the Nvidia cards. Let's go right into the Nvidia cards. Okay. What have I always hated about reference cards?
I think you didn't like the centrifugal blower. Or cooler,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Never was a fan. Never ever was a fan because they were always loud and didn't exhaust tons of heat. I mean, okay, great. It blows it into your system, but if you've got water cooling and everything, who even cares about that? And if you got a crazy big ass cooling block radiator like I usually put on my stuff, I mean, why would you care if it blows some hot air in? If you have enough exhaust in your system, you should be good. Take that right out. But all the new ones, they got rid of that. All the reference cards because of all the partners that signed on. It looks like they got rid of that whole reference fan blower crap, and they run so much better, so much better. I mean, I even saw I saw something saying like the RX. What do they call like the 2020? I gotta look at what the names of them are now, but the they're like 40. I'm being reported like 45% faster than the like 1080 Ti. I mean, you know,
Yeah, that's what they cost. They're almost double.
no, actually, I don't think the cost is almost double. To be
I
honest
was
with you.
told it's damn near $1,000 for the new 2080 or whatever the hell.
Oh, that's how shit always is. It seems when it first starts up anymore. But overall, though, it's pretty wild. I'm liking what I'm seeing. At the same time, am I gonna dip out any money for it? Fuck no. Give two shits. Barely even been playing computer games. All that's all gonna change when the winter starts hitting in more, and I think we need to find some games that we should play together. That's a definite. Um, whatchamacallit. Uh, there was I'd really like. I'm thinking about maybe doing a little trucking again. Maybe I'll buy an actual wheel stand that's worth a shit. That's like fold away and nice. I think I could spend about $1.85. I'll do that in November. I think sometime. So it's a nice 5 week pay month. You know how like
Right.
you get those nice 5 week pay months. Those are great, man. I love those. Get that extra shit stomp of money. Like, hey, let's fuck around with this and not care. I love that. But but yeah. So um, the like I said, I haven't been. I think it's freezing up on you. Shit. Am I losing my thing? I think I lost you.
Get over here.
Yeah, you're. Lost you. Son of a bitch. Boom, wah, wah, wah. Well, we will go back and try this again. hang up. Video call. There we go. And he's back in action. See, the Twitch the Twitch video call app isn't the best. I'm going to say that it's not the best. But when it comes to this whole thing where it's got two like right next to each other, no one else does this, and it really helps out to have it like that. Because when it's one single thing, you usually get like a big picture and a tiny itty bitty picture. Okay, and in the tiny itty bitty picture, like I just don't know a way to get them both up. If anyone has any ideas, please let me know down in the comments below. All right, so there were some other things I looked into. Here's another thing. It's cold as hell here. It's about 53 degrees out right now and rainy. So yeah, September came along and said, "Hey, it's getting cold, bastard." It's pretty gorgeous over in Colorado right now. That's pretty awesome. But holy shit, is it hot in Vegas. Holy shit. Holy shit. I looked today, it was 104 degrees. Oh, that's hot. Anyways, that's going to be nice with all the pools and everything going on that. I said this on Twitter. I mean, more people need to follow Twitter. Remember, if you're not following Twitter, make sure you're following Twitter. Ready, Set, Game 87. That's really important. I do most of my talking on there. But I've been more open about things. I was saying like that I'm more open about some of the activities that I do and leaving subtle hints in my videos of containers and stuff like that people who know will pick up on things. And and especially as this whole Joe Rogan and Elon Musk thing came out, which leads us to the main topic that I put as the title, mainly because that's what the title is going to. That would be the most resulting title, I guess I would say, in that I could have put. But when it comes to that whole smoking the ganj with Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, and everyone flipping shit now, everyone's going crazy saying, his stock dropped 10% because he smoked the joint. No, that was because the one guy resigning. I forget what his name is, but that, or not resigning, whatever the word would be. Like he quit. Some guy left. Okay, that's it. That's where your stock went. The stock came back up. It really. I mean, I'm sure maybe slightly some had to do with the fact that Elon Musk smoked the joint. Now, what I found hilarious, though, is the media's going crazy about the fact that he smoked a joint. But they were literally, like, just down in whiskey. And they're in California, where it's legal. So I still don't understand the whole big controversy that went on just because Elon Musk smoked a joint. I mean, he's literally sitting there pounding down some whiskeys. So what? He's having a good fucking time. Who cares? But no, oh God, what is he going to tank the fucking company now? If that's the case, then why did Apple do a lot fucking better when Steve Jobs was alive? Yeah, now whoever the fuck's running it, I think whoever's running it now is smoking some crack. Fuck the pot. That shit, whoever's running that shit now is making it a hell show. I don't know how many more years Apple has going for them if they keep fucking around like they are now. But dude, it's crazy. It blew up. It absolutely blew up. Oh, he smoked with Joe Rogan on. Man took like the most bullshit puff in the world too. It's one of those like, this is like a cigar innard, but it took a puff, and like the smoke like came out like imagine if you had a cigarette right back in your cigarette days and just puffed a cigarette like a cigar and you just let all the smoke come out. Maybe you grabbed a little bit of that smoke at the very end. You said, all right, that didn't hurt so bad. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Yeah. That was. Oh, wow, it got really low on me. Say something again?
Something again.
Oh, wow, it got really low. raise up that volume again?
You want me to do what?
There it goes. That's the volume. All right. Yeah, volume was bad for a second there. So yeah. Yeah, he took like the most bullshit little hit. That was it. It wasn't. I don't even know if the man inhaled. I mean, it was like some Bill Clinton moment right there. I did not inhale. But I don't know, man. I think a lot of craziness went over. I understand it's not your thing. I'm not trying to make a big part of the show about it. I know I did make that title for it, but that's just because, like I said, it's the most beneficial title to the show, believe it or not. And sometimes you have to think about that. What is your most beneficial title? How it's the best way you could title something. I don't think it's as going to catch as many people's eye as like talking about the new Nvidia cards. Anyways, it blows my mind how all these people that, what I found absolutely was hysterical though, is that people were sitting there making it about race and sitting there go, well, I think the people have a problem with the fact there's a white privileged man sitting there smoking pot. And I was like, what about Snoop Dogg, who's been smoking weed on TV for years before it was even legalized in any states? Shit, I'm pretty sure it's a requirement for him to be on that show that you have to allow him to smoke on the motherfucker. I'm pretty sure. So, then the girl hits back. She goes, well, it's Snoop Dogg. I think people expect that. Someone else responded, well, that's very hypocritical. And I'm like, yeah, that's very hypocritical, and it's like, some people just blow my mind with the way they think on what they try to make issues of. How in the hell people are trying to turn the Elon Musk, Joe Rogan smoking thing into a racial thing. That's just beyond me. That's holy shit. What I said was more of an issue is the man sitting there, his employees get drug tested, but he's sitting there smoking away. That's more the issue I said is the problem. With him being on there. That would be my argument. Like, hey, look at that. Are you cool? Are you as cool with your employees doing that on their off time? Are you cool with that or no? And it's like,
I don't think it's so much as him being okay with it or not. It's a matter of like insurance and liability.
Oh, of course. Of course. No, I understand that. But like, my company doesn't. Simple as that. You don't have to. The man's rich. He could have. You can. Some companies are activists, have owners that are activists of it, or that, and they will take the beating on the insurance to not have that requirement. Some employees are like that. Employers are like that. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, it is an insurance break thing, but you can also, like, from what I understand though, apparently they are, like, if you're not doing it while you're working, because it is totally up to a company's discretion if they hire you or not. You could fail the drug test, they could still hire you. That is a thing. It has happened. Actually, it's kind of funny. I had something happen. I'm kind of glad I never got the job because the job would have sucked. But I had some incident of that nature happen, and I said to the manager, I'm like, yeah, this happened, and he's like, dude, you should have just told me. We would have said fuck that and not cared. All right, cool. All right, good to know. But yeah, so I definitely just was pointing out that I think it's stupid how much of a big deal everyone's making it out to be. It's not like the man did it in a state that it's not legalized in. Dude did it in a state that he can go to a fucking store and get it. I don't know why anyone gives a shit. It's in a store. You could buy it in a store. You could bring it the fuck home and light it up. Why anyone cares, I have no damn clue. Like I said, if he was in a state that it wasn't legal, I could see why the media would blow up. No, they gave not one shit about the two glasses of whiskey he downed, but that one tiny, I don't even know if you'd call it a hit off the blunt. Oh shit, media craze and stock market craziness. Anyways, I just had to point that out. It's annoying to me. I think some of the hysteria behind it is just fucking blows my fucking mind. Now, granted, though, what people have to understand is there's stockholders from all over the world. And there's places in the world where, I mean, you get some serious steel. Your life will be fucked if you get caught with that shit. You know? So, yes, there's investors from other parts of the world that you can't have that in, and maybe it's not looked at so good. I guess it's a good point to make. Anyways, that's it on that. That's the news for this week. Now let's go into some movies. You know what I just recently watched again for the first time in ages? WNBC. Come on. You know the movie, man. You know the movie. Howard Stern. Private Parts. Did you never see Private Parts? Oh, dude.
I'm not a Howard Stern fan.
You know, I'm not either. But that movie's fucking hysterical, dude. That movie's fucking hysterical. It's a true story. You know about it, right? You've heard about it right now. It's a true story of how he got his job. It's a true story of how he got his job, and Robin that's still with him today. And dude, I think you'd find it funny, especially someone who likes a lot of sexual shit. I mean, dude, he had some pretty gorgeous women naked in that studio of his, and that one woman, she could shove a kielbasa. I mean, that thing was fucking. I mean, that thing went all. She had that down. It was gone. Couldn't see it. I mean, it was gone. I mean, it's pretty amazing, but it's a great movie. There's one time, like they had he was doing like a match game kind of thing, and it was all the FCC was in telling him all the things he couldn't say. And he's like, one of the things was cock, so I'll just give a small segment. There was a lot more. But one of the, he's like, different people played a different part of, like a different person on the match game. And he's like, blank a doodle do. Blank a doodle do. He's like, I don't know, Howard. I think I'm going to have to answer with cock. And we're going to make it big cock. Yes, that's right. A big cock. Oh my God, dude. The fucking the manager or whatever came storming out, flipping shit, trying to cut him off the air, fucking doing everything he can. Oh my God, man. It was hysterical. I'm really surprised you didn't watch it. It's a very good movie. I think you'd find it right up your alley. Like I said, I'm not a Howard Stern fan. I can't sit there and listen to his show. But damn, that movie was funny. I love when people get at other people. It's I don't know. Yeah. What movies have you seen lately?
I really haven't seen any. I just bought Deadpool 2, so I'll see that sometime soon. But
Yeah, I gotta watch that again. Oh, well, hello. Well, hello to you. Oh. You're gonna think it's crazy, but I can't remember their names for the life of me right now.
CJ.
CJ.
Yeah, I got the collector edition for why not.
That's pretty cool.
But, yeah, it came with the unrated and the theatrical release, Blu-ray and 4K.
You know what's funny? I was at a Speedway the other day, and this girl goes, did you go and see Black Panther? And I'm like, or did you watch Black Panther? And I'm like, no. Right? And, I don't know. I got like that sense like, oh, I actually didn't go see Black Panther. And I was like, no, I don't really like comic book movies. And they were like, what? Yeah, I like comedies. I mean, I'll deal with some comic book movies. I like comedies. I'm like, they're not really as funny as I'd like. And they're like, what about Deadpool? I'm like, let me tell you right now, Deadpool might be a comic book, but let me tell you, that's far and few in between, and pushes the boundaries of most movies. You're not going to find many comic book movies like fucking Deadpool. And she's like, yeah, no, you got a point. Deadpool's badass, man. I'm glad Ryan Reynolds found like a good call-in with that,
The first one was pretty good. I'm not a comic book movie person either. But the first one was funny. It was good. So I hope this one, especially the unrated version, is just going to be even better.
Yeah.
Who knows? I've heard good things.
I'll tell you what movie freaking sucked, and I was so disappointed at it sucking was, what the hell? Super Troopers, man. I was upset at that. I was really upset at that. You know? Because, I wanted it to be good. And where I think, like I said, I wanted it to be good, but the problem came into play when I think they started doing their bullshit with all the I think there was too much political shit going on in it. And I think politics can really ruin a movie. But also, it's not so much about the politics thing. I think it was more like the relatableness, kind of the relatability. There you go, relatability that was associated with this new one versus the old one. The old one was like, oh, look at these fucking cops being dicks and fucking with everyone. This one was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't know. It didn't mesh up the same way. What they do need to make, though, and they could probably redeem my like a little bit more for them again, is going to be Podfest. They promised it at the end of Beer Fest. It said Podfest coming soon, and never came along. And I think it opens them up to have a lot of comical shit go on. I don't know. Like I said, I'm always been a slapstick comedy fan. I know you're not so much, but I love slapstick comedy. Do you like slapstick comedy, or not really too much?
It depends. I mean, you can have some slapstick comedy that just is the most blatantly obvious, low hanging fruit, stupid shit. And you can have a slapstick comedy that just is clever. Like when you look at like Mr. Bean, when Rowan Atkinson had that character, it's slapstick, but it's creative. It really makes you kind of laugh from its own wholesomeness. When you look at something like "Dude, Where's My Car?" or something stupid like that, that's just
no,
stupid.
yeah, of course, yes, that is stupid. Something like that, like Mel Brooks, though. Loves me some Mel Brooks
Mel Brooks,
slapsticks.
yeah, that's just genius. That's not low hanging fruit. Let's
That's
think above and
genius,
beyond things. I mean,
right?
it's, you have them running by a whole pack of soldiers. We're asking a farmer, says, "Have you seen a pack of Trojans?" I mean, it's
Yeah,
something
no.
that's dumb, but it's fucking hilarious.
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
no, it's he was a genius. He was an absolute genius. But see, there's other slapsticks, that I enjoy that maybe you wouldn't as much either. But I loved. Don't be a menace while drinking your don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. With the Wayans brothers, shit
So
had
that
me.
one was actually it was entertaining. I'm not a fan of that genre, perhaps, or whatever that kind of lifestyle,
Yeah.
so to speak. But that movie was funny. I think it was some like suck your dick for a cheeseburger or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, no, it was hilarious. So it was a play off of Menace to Society, um, and like it was a guy asking for crack. He's like, "Yo, I'll suck your dick." He's like, "I got these cheeseburgers, man." He's like, "I don't want no fucking cheeseburgers." He's like, "Yo, man, I'll suck your dick," and the dude shot him in the fucking head, and like in the movie. So I mean, that's some serious shit. But it was a play on that. That's where they got that from. Like he's like, I gotta pour some out for my homies. He pours it over the fence. There's some dead dudes over the fence, like sitting there in the 40s, just going on them. That shit is hilarious. And then he's eating the girl Dashiki's fucking toes, like licking her toes, and he's fucking putting hot sauce on her toes and shit.
Yeah,
Shit.
so it's funny. And that's the other thing is it was funny to the point where they took quote unquote a racial culture or something like that, or stereotypical poor
Right.
black neighborhood bullshit, and they made so much fun of it, everybody could laugh at it, and nobody was
Exactly.
offended. It was stupidly funny.
Yeah.
And anymore, it's just there. Oh my God, look what he's doing! It's hot sauce on a black guy, blah, 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 or some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, it was a better time, definitely, and like I said, I always say it goes into the '90s and the early 2000s. We had a lot more freedoms with a lot of stuff. Um, there was another one I really liked. I loved the first and even actually the second Scary Movie. Believe it or not, I actually did like the first and second Scary Movie, especially the first. I mean,
This one was just straight out making fun of Scream. That was just straight to exactly quote,
oh
back and
yeah,
forth exactly how The second one just went a little bit further. Took the idea of making fun of horror movies, and so did the third one. So those weren't bad at all either because they were just one of the things you've seen all these horror
Oh,
movies,
yeah.
the same cliches. Look at this funny, stupid shit. I mean, or even that butler guy with the little gimped up hand and everything,
Yeah.
digging into the food and stuff like that.
Grab my strong hand. Yeah, no, that was those were great, and then they got really, really stupid. There was a couple other really like Van Wilder was a good slapstick. Another teenage another teenage movie or whatever that was.
Never saw it.
That one was actually that was really good. It like I forget, but there was a lot of tits and ass in that one too. That was good. I'm trying to think. Yeah, see, I love like police academies. You can't take those. I fucking love police academy movies. Do you like the police academy movies?
They were pretty good, but there was, I think, once you got past the fourth or fifth one, it just became so stupid.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Pretty good.
I love though fucking Michael Winslow with the sound effects. Then you had Mahoney. Mahoney's that dude was fucking hysterical, man. That man made me laugh so hard. I love when people fuck with other people. I love it. There's something about it. Like that psychological mind fuck that people do. I love it. Like, that's why I know a lot of people didn't like Bad Grandpa, but one of the big things I loved about Bad Grandpa so much was the mind fuck that they were putting people through. It's just like Impractical Jokers. They don't know what the hell's going on until after the shit's going on, like until it's done. Like, that woman was genuinely freaked the fuck out when he started flipping clothes in that bed and shit. Like, you remember that part?
Yeah, see, that's the thing is I'm kind of in there not really expecting to like it. And I saw a couple of Jackass movies, and those were there's some parts like, man, that's funny, that's just stupid or whatever else, and you get to the parts where
it's just completely gross
and doing just repugnantly gross.
Like
shit.
like the dude goes into the hardware store and takes a shit in a non-working toilet. Like it's like that's all gross, man. Like I don't really care about seeing shit like that. And no, you're right. But Bad Grandpa, that was a whole new level, man.
See, that was the other thing, and you have him going along and just deciding out of nowhere to screw a soda machine. And then all of a sudden getting his dick stuck, and he's leaning back and stretching, leaning back, stretching, and everybody's losing their mind. That one had me laughing so damn hard.
Yeah, dude, I loved it, and it was sad that a lot of people couldn't find it funny, and I think some of the people couldn't find it funny because the kid that was involved in it, and it's like, oh Jesus Christ, all these Hollywood kids are exposed to so much. They're gonna eventually find drugs anyways. They're gonna be rich, and there's gonna be drugs thrown in their face. They're gonna eventually find them. Hate to tell you, that's what happens. But
but the took it with a grain of salt. They didn't show him in the scenes where he's pulling his dick out of the vending machine. Or, when he's at that bar, dancing in his underwear and his balls are all hanging out and shit. They didn't show the kid with that or have him in those scenes.
Remember they had the kid drinking beer.
Yeah, the little hot dog stand or whatever it was.
Yeah, and he would say he was like, go fuck yourself and shit like that. Like, mind your business. When people would say shit to him about you shouldn't be drinking. Oh my god, man, that movie, man, I liked it. I wore it out on myself, but I really do want to see that Action Park movie. What is that? I forget what. I think I forget what it's called. It's the new Johnny Knoxville one. We'll just call it Action Park movie. That new one with Johnny Knoxville, that's going to be funny, dude. I've told you about that park, right, in New Jersey, Action Park?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, the first death was on the Alpine Slide because unlike the new ones where they're on a track, how they're on a track that you can slow down, but they're on a track with rollers probably on each side, so it really can't come off of there. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Right.
Well, theirs was more of a chute. A cement, picture basically a fucking bobsled with wheels. Okay? And instead of, to turn, a thing to turn, you just had a brake. Okay? So instead of, down in a bobsled where you'd pull left and right to turn, You just had a fucking lever and you're gonna brake. And there was a worker who decided he didn't like the brakes that much, flung straight off the thing and cracked his head on a rock and died. Well, shit. Yeah. So that's how that went. But yeah, so Action Park, I'm really curious to see what that movie's going to be like for Johnny Knoxville. I hope it's just as good. I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to think it's going to be. I hope it's good, though. That's all I could really say, is that I hope it's good. I think that really wraps up what I could think about for movies that I've been watching. I know I've been watching some shows, too. BattleBots has been a thing. It's been back on. I think I'm on episode like 14 or 15 now. But I love BattleBots, man. I fucking... Yeah. When's the last time you watched BattleBots?
Never.
Really? You should. It's pretty enjoyable. I've come up with some certain sayings. Spinner for the winner. Okay. So there's certain things let's see some of the ones. There's flippers. Okay. Where they have a pneumatic arm and they'll flip. Then there's claws and pinchers that come down and grab shit. Some of those have flamethrowers attached. You have axes that come in hammers that smack the shit out of things. You have blades that are like a saw blade that come down. All the things I've really mentioned besides the flippers mainly, and the exception of this one grabbing one that has like a T-Rex head, really seems to be working out for it. It used to be a spinning head, but now the T-Rex head has really been working out for it. It's quite a beast. But with the exception of the first one I said, all the others suck right there. So the one that jaws and flips, the jaws and the flips, most of the ones that pinch and jaw down suck. So that's just a one in a blue moon. That one I'm talking about is good, but the flipping ones, they can really do some shit. Especially there's I forget the name of it, but he does a real good. I mean, he'll launch the fuck out of you, he'll launch you way straight gone. But then you walk into spinner for the winner. And that's where, like, you have a couple different ways to spin. So you have a disc that spins like this, and it'll scoop up and hit or whatever. Those can be effective. Then there's ones that are more like a drum that spin that way. Those are effective as shit. Then my favorite are the ones that spin horizontally. Okay? And there's full body spinners, where the whole damn thing spins. There's ones that do real good, like this one called the Son of Waiachi, where the whole body spins. You get near that thing, you're getting fucked up. You are getting hit hard if you try to get near that. But I've also seen where if its unit fails and shit like that. Then you get my favorite, which is one called Tombstone. No one can fuck with Tombstone. The only one who's going to beat Tombstone is Tombstone. Okay? Because he's going to knock himself so hard around because when he hits his opponent, sometimes it launches himself because it hits him so hard, and then when he comes down, his thing's still spinning with like crazy force, and it'll like punch all over the fuck, and it'll hit the ground and throw him all around. Like I said, he would be his own worst enemy. But man, the chance of you not being completely obliterated by the time that he hurts himself, that's a really far fucking shot, dude. And I mean obliterated. He takes things and rips them apart. And if they don't fucking like give in, he's like, you want a little more? He'll go in and boosh, and you'll just see an explosion of shit just go everywhere. Like, he'll demolish the shit out of him. Dude, it's really enjoyable. I think you should check it out. I mean, yeah, okay, it's nerdy, but you skip through and just watch the actual battle fights. Watch some YouTube clips of like this year's BattleBots, and you'll be like, "Oh, that's pretty fucking fun." I don't think you're gonna go run out and try to build one, but what are you gonna say?
I'll have a look at them. I mean, why not, right? Something different, and it could be different. Why not?
No, it's definitely, and you really sit there and wonder, like, yo, who's gonna win? And sometimes you can't believe, like, who you can't believe. Oh crap, they won. I can't believe that. But yeah, no, it was fun. I've been watching that. Better Call Saul. I've been watching. That's going on too, and I think that's really it. Yeah, that and Better Call Saul. I can't think of. There's another one I can't think of, but I think I think that's it. Better Call Saul is a little on the slower side than Breaking Bad, but it's great to watch. Any shows for you or no?
I'll watch that Better Call Saul. I've watched the first 2 seasons or something like that. I just haven't got back to it. I don't know why.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I mean,
I've been trying to rewatch like the 100. But I don't know. It's getting so hokey. I don't know. I finished up Shameless. The season of that, great as always.
okay. Maybe I need to
I
try to watch that again.
The what?
Maybe I need to try to watch that again. I didn't like it at the beginning.
Good. It's getting up there as one of my favorites. It's
Really?
definitely really good.
Okay.
The new Matt Groening Disenchanted was pretty good. I watched that.
Okay. Huh. Man, I need to catch up on doing some shows. I've just been watching things like Workaholics. You want to talk about fucking... You wouldn't...
I tried that, and I can't. It's fucking stupid.
You know, I even like, okay, I'll laugh if it's on in the background. They do some funny shit that'll make me laugh. But I can't, man. I can't. It's a little too much. I kind of want to check out Parks and Recreation now.
That one is like, it's one of those ones where you think it could be really good, or it could be at least good.
Yeah.
And so you keep watching it, you keep expecting it, and it just, man.
Yeah.
You get the character. They had that one character, what's his name, plays a guy named Ron or something. It's kind of fun. You have Chris Pratt in there. He's always a funny guy. But then you have other shit that's just so stupid. And I don't know. It's kind of one of these things. And
what was it, Zach Galifianakis who played Ron?
What?
Was it Zach Galifianakis who played Ron?
No, I can't remember his name.
Okay, no. But yeah. You know, it's
played by.
Well, that show is supposed to be.
Hoffman.
Oh, okay. Hoffman, huh? Wow. A different person than I thought. Well, Parks and Recreation was closest related to, what was it? The Office. People closely relate Parks and Recreation to The Office. I can't get into Parks and Recreation. I just can't. The Office I could watch every day, all day. Huh?
The Office is going to be a much better show.
Oh yeah, no, and it's funny. I'm seeing more people. There was just like the Jay's 2 cents who I watch. Like, I tell you, I watch him all the time. He actually just said, like, I know I'm late to the show, but I just binge watched all The Office, and holy shit, that's got to be one of the best endings ever that I've ever seen in a show. It was so bittersweet, and it's like, yeah. It's crazy, like, people come to the same... a lot of people who do like it and watch it come to the same consensus that... and it's kind of funny, like, the memes that I share on Facebook and stuff about The Office that I get from the thing. It's weird. It's odd that they're right. It's scary that they're right. They'll be like, I could do this, this, and this, or watch The Office. To watch The Office. It's like, oh, shit, I've done that. I've fucking done that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I can't watch this, but I can rewatch The Office. Yeah, that's true. I could do that too. Like, there's so many things on the memes that I've let from the, I forget what it's called, The Office memes or some shit like that I found on Facebook. And literally, so much shit that it says, I'm sitting there going, that's kind of true. That's fucking true. I've done that. Like, it's weird to me. I don't know why. It's just, it's like, are we that predictable? Do we like the fucking show that much that we're that predictable? But yeah, I actually go to sleep watching it, believe it or not. Although I have to sleep with the TV on. That's gonna be a freaking fun little thing there. I'm not gonna bring my laptop this time. I don't think so. I'm just gonna bring the phone. So I don't know. That's gonna be a little annoying. I really hate the are you still watching? I fucking hate that shit. But whatever. You'll have Wi-Fi and I'll just connect to Wi-Fi and I'll just watch that shit on my phone while it's charging all night long. That's all I can think. But yeah, I don't know why I even when I can sleep without the TV on, but I need it though. It's weird because when I try to sleep in silence, it's not silent. It's loud. It's like a hum goes on, like my ears are resting, but I don't want them to rest. It's a constant hum that I hear, and it's hard to get to sleep with. I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. I think everyone gets. I think it's called. I think it's your ears calming down. If I'm correct, it might go away, but I'm pretty sure it's your ears like, relaxing from not having all that sound pumped into them anymore throughout the day. But I forgot. I gotta show you this. So check this out, right? This doesn't even make sense, man. But like all these people praise Sennheiser. Fuck them. Look at my fucking ear cups. See that shit?
So that's the thing is Sennheiser's got two different levels. You have the affordable yet still really good, and then you have the real Sennheiser, the shit you're gonna pay damn good money for. That is gold. They're still better than your Bose. Like Bose just falls apart for headphones. Sony phones they fall apart. They're blah. And I'd even put like Beats in there. Beats are just nothing but bass. They have no real good all around quality. I put them with the same thing. But for what it is and the price, I still think Sennheiser is one of the better options.
It is, but like I just don't get like right here. Like you'll see, it's where is it? Hold on. So yeah, there he goes. So see, it's coming out over on the side a little bit. I'm trying to make it so you can see.
That's something that can be fixed too. You just get the new fill. I mean, you shouldn't have to, but at least that's not a hard fix.
I just don't understand why it even happened in the first place.
It's all wear and tear. It's
from just sitting there.
I would have to say that the Astros, I think, would probably be another good one. And then they have the mic built in. They have really good quality audio, and they are tough. So I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, these are just sitting there.
I don't know. Sometimes shit just wears out too.
Damn, man, it's like I've seen. You know what I should have gotten for this show? My friend gave me some JBL Bluetooth headphones. I'm gonna wear them for the plane ride. That'll be good. Some Bluetooth headphones. Don't have to worry about some stupid cords.
Yeah.
So, that's gonna be nice. What the heck? I think that really wraps it up. So I'm taking JetBlue out there. Okay, so that's gonna be. No, I'm sorry. I'm taking United out there. That's gonna be a shit show. And then I'm taking Frontier, which I mean, I'm just gonna tell them, my whole thing, and hopefully they'll hook me up. From my family thing with that, and then I'm taking over JetBlue home. I haven't flown JetBlue in ages. That's why I'm bringing this up. I haven't flown JetBlue in ages, man, and I just have a feeling I'm gonna love the flight experience so much more, and all these other flights I've been going on. That United flight is gonna be one uncomfortable ass piece of shit. I'm gonna have to sit in a car for at least an hour and a half to get to LaGuardia in the first freaking place. Okay, and then I'm gonna be, damn. I just don't want to do this. Sometimes, I just want a teleportation device, man. Can we just fucking have that Star Trek shit come up? Alright? If we could have one fucking thing from Star Trek come here, can we please have the fucking teleporter? Alright? That would make my life so much. You know how much cheaper shit would be? You know how much better it would be, too, if I could just be like, yo, I'm gonna hang out there today. And I could just come over there and be like, and just appear right behind you right now. Wouldn't even need to take a vacation. Just fucking I just hang out there daily. Whatever the fuck I need to do. You know how great that would be? Could you imagine that? Imagine wherever the fuck you want to be. That'd be great.
It's weird. You think it's matter transfer, so I don't know if you'd be like a copy, so you officially die every time you use it. or how it'd be. It's a weird thing, but yeah, overall it'd be a cool thing.
Dude, it'd be amazing, man. It would totally. The airline business is done. It's gone completely. I mean,
Airlines would be like the trains or something, or like a real shitty Greyhound, not the Greyhound, but like a shitty version of the Greyhound. That's the way the planes would be at that point.
I don't think anyone would even do it. I think they'd be like, "Yo, why am I leave? I would not leave it up to chance. I'm not gonna do it." I think all the plane companies would just turn into like companies that maintain these freaking transportation pods, and if you want to transport yourself, you do this, or if you're real rich, you just have one, and it's always and you keep it maintained. That'd be cool. I just think that would be awesome, man. If you could, like, one of the cool things, if I can find a job out there and I could stay out there, one of the cool things that would be to, that I could, like, literally fly, on buddy passes and stuff over to, like, Washington and stuff, like, maybe a couple times a month. Yeah, I might not be able to fly to New York, but I couldn't give a shit. There's nothing that happens over here. But I don't know. We'll see how that all turns. I think we're done for the night, though. I think we've talked and rambled on quite a bit. I think this was actually a pretty good episode. We had a lot we talked about and chit-chatted. And it was entertaining, actually, surprisingly. But thanks all for watching. Make sure you follow that Ready Set Game 87 there on Twitter. And, yeah, you got me here, Trevor for RSG. You got my boy over here, Toof. Over here is our co-host, and we will be back next Sunday together. Actually, there. We will be over there, not here. No, we're not even going to stream like this. It's just going to be, I don't even know how we're going to set it up. It's going to be a really non-cool looking thing. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just going to be pretty, it's going to be pretty plain. It's just going to be basically a screen and coming up, and that's how it's going to... All right, yeah, that's how it's going to be. All right, thanks all for watching. This has been RSG OTC episode 60. We'll see you all later, and you have a great night now. Come on, stop the stream.